What's going on, people? Welcome to One More Watch, please. If you are new here, you're most welcome. And make sure you're subscribed to the channel for more amazing watch content like this. I was going through my analytics and I have just noticed that 80% of you are watching the video, but you're not subscribed to the channel. So if I can please request you to subscribe to the channel, that will really help me to grow the channel and make more watch content. So I'll really appreciate if you subscribe the channel. In this video, I'm talking to the founder of Shelby Watch Company. Shelby Watch Company is a Canadian micro brand that makes amazing utility watches. So without further ado, let's dive into the conversation with the founder of Shelby Watch Company. So hey Matt, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great. How are you doing, Sanket?
Yeah, I'm doing fine, thank you. How was your day been?
Pretty busy. Yeah, got a 10-month-old at home, so yeah, a lot of running around.
You got your hands full.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's an understatement.
Cool, cool. I know how it's like. I've got two toddlers.
Do you? How old?
One's 2.5 and one's 4.
Oh, okay, yeah, yeah. So you get it.
Yeah, definitely. So yeah, why don't you start by telling the viewers something about your background and how did you get into watchmaking?
Sure. Yeah. So I've been a paramedic here in Canada for the last 15 years. I'm in Barrie, which is about an hour north of Toronto. Uh, I got into watchmaking during COVID. I picked up kind of a hobby. I was watching those videos on YouTube, how to take apart a watch, how to put it back together, and thought, I'll give it a try myself. And yeah, started with some old like vintage Seikos, tearing them apart, putting them back together, breaking them. A lot of trial and error there. And yeah, that's kind of my background. I have taken a course with the AWCI, that's an American Watchmakers and Clockmakers Institute, and they do like training for people who want to start watchmaking. So I did do a course with them in October. So I'm looking to eventually get certified through them. Um, just kind of have that in my back pocket.
Sounds good. Sounds good. And what's the story behind Shelby?
So the story behind Shelby is, I was just looking for something different than what I've been doing for the last 15 years, and I really liked the hobby and thought maybe I had a few ideas for some designs, threw them together on Illustrator, and just thought, this might be a good idea to try and see if I can make this. And yeah, so I found a partner in Eugene at Maryland Watchworks. Gave him my designs, told him what I wanted, and we kind of worked together to start and create a watch. And then it
Oh,
was,
that's a small world. I spoke to Eugene a couple of weeks ago, and the video went live this Monday.
yeah, I think watchmaking is a pretty small world. It's kind of similar to paramedics. Like it's a very small community, both ways. Yeah.
Cool. So whilst you're sort of working on your brand, what kind of challenges did you face?
Uh, well, lots of challenges. Working full time, having a newborn. So he was just born in January this year. So that's been a struggle. And then just trying to get together a prototype, something we can show people and kind of get ready for our launch early next year. Yeah, lots of. We've tried some other suppliers. We went directly with some people in China and just weren't satisfied with the results we were getting from what they were sending for samples. Yeah, and then we found Eugene at Maryland Watchworks, and yeah, really liked what he put together for us.
Cool. So yeah, I'm quite curious to see the watch that you've made. Do you have one in
I
front
have
of you? Can we show the viewers and talk
yeah,
about the main features of the watch?
wearing one right now. I'll try and hold it up to the camera. So this is yeah, it's called the Medic. It is a I'd say it's a field watch, and then it has the dive watch kind of features integrated into it. So it has a pulsometer on one half of the bezel, an asmometer on the other half of the bezel. So what they do is a pulsometer, you can use it to count your heart rate over a minute, and the asmometer, you can count your respiratory rate over a minute. So it's kind of a paramedic inspired watch that I've designed. It's for anybody really, but healthcare workers specifically to use on the job. Yeah. And I guess we can go into some features of the watch. So it's a 40 millimeter watch. It has a bidirectional rotating bezel, a ceramic insert. We've got a fully loomed dial, so at night the whole dial does light up, as well as the markers on the bezel, and
Hmm.
then the hands. And we have a custom date wheel that's also loomed in it as well. So yeah, other than that, 47 millimeters lug to lug, 20 millimeter lug width. My favorite feature on this is the H-Link bracelet that we have here. Super comfortable, just like fully articulating. You can really it wears really well. It's got a folding clasp on it, micro adjustable 8 positions. You can adjust it while you're wearing it. So if you can shrink it down, you can expand it. So if you get hot in the day, your wrist kind of swells up, you can adjust it. You get cold, it starts sliding around, you can tighten it up. So yeah, it's got 150 meters of water resistance. It has a screw down crown, 316 stainless steel. We've got a display case back showing off our movement inside. So the movement is Maryland Watchworks MD7081, which is based off the ETA 2824. Great movement. They've great finishing on it. It's got a kind of a gunmetal gray color. It's got blued screws. Really looks beautiful in the display case back.
Yeah, I think that's a really nice watch. I really like the dial. It's got a lot of features, but it's not very busy dial. It's still very clean and neat dial.
Yeah, thanks, Sanket.
And the micro adjustment, I've never seen that kind of micro adjustment before. So that's definitely unique.
Okay, yeah, I didn't realize it was that unique, but yeah, it's an excellent feature. I've seen some where you have to undo the clasp and then you can micro adjust, or ones that you require a tool. But yeah, the on the fly is definitely something that I love about this watch.
Cool. So yeah, that's a really nice watch. And if someone from the viewers wants to get hold of that watch, how do they do that? Do you have a website,
So we have a
online store?
website. We're shelbywatchco.ca. Currently, right now, it's not available. It will be available early next year. We're going to be doing pre-orders very early in the year, and then delivery hopefully around April or May. Yeah.
Cool. What I'll do is I'll put all the links in the description below. So if
Sure,
anyone wanted to uh, share your interest in the watch, I'm sure you must have like newsletters or something they can
yeah, we've got a
subscribe to.
newsletter sign up. We've got we're on Instagram, we're on LinkedIn, we've got a YouTube channel, we're on Facebook. Yeah, pretty much all the social media channels.
Cool. I'll put all the links in the description below for the viewers.
Awesome, thanks.
Cool. And to wrap things up, what advice would you give someone who wants to start their own watch brand?
My advice would be just be persistent. All right, you're gonna have a lot of naysayers. You're gonna have a lot of people saying, maybe they don't like the look of the watch, or they don't like certain features that you've put on, or things you've chosen to use. And you know what? There's people that are going to love your watch as well. You're going to get a lot of compliments on it, and just push through, be persistent, go forward. There's going to be hurdles. It's part of the starting a business, and you're going to be doing a lot of stuff yourself. You're going to be doing a lot of marketing yourself, a lot of, you know, probably design and assembly. Like we're assembling and designing our own watches, so all that's done in house. Yeah, you're going to be doing a lot of work, but it's definitely worth it, I think.
Yeah, I think I definitely agree with your first point, that you're gonna get all kind of positive and negative feedback. So don't get disheartened by it. It's just take it as a feedback, and if you think that it's a genuine feedback, you need to improve something on the watch, then make that improvement
Yeah,
to
if
convert them into
everybody's
your
saying
customers.
it's probably something that needs changed, but if half the people are saying it, it's probably just something that they don't like about it. But there's a million watches out there, and maybe they just aren't your customer.
Yeah, you just gotta find the right audience for your product.
Exactly. Yeah.
Cool. Thanks for joining us today, Matt. It's been a pleasure talking to you, and thanks for showing us your wonderful watch. And I look forward to seeing that in action.
Of course, Sanket. Appreciate it. It was great talking with you.